The following contest, it is a singles bout, set for one fall. Introducing first.
I'm Ace, and you can be too.
Heading towards the ring at this time, hailing from East Yorkshire and winning tonight 225 pounds, he is the self-proclaimed true new generation wrestling champion, is Matthews.
Yeah, good grief, look at him. Riding that so-called horse to the ring and holding up the championship belt that he believes in his deluded mind makes him the NGW Champion. And as we've seen, speaking of delusions, Matthews seems to still be under the impression that James Storm, former TNA World Champion, is not his opponent here tonight, but that Storm is going to be his tag team partner. I think it's going to be something of a rude awakening here for Matthews.
And now, introducing his opponents.
Sorry about your damn luck. Chris Sweat, Moonshine City, Dick City, Bridge
Heading towards the ring at this time, from Leapersburg, Tennessee, USA, winning tonight 241 pounds. He is the TNA legend, the Cowboy, James Storm.
Yeah, legend is right. As well as being a former world champion, he's a former 7-time TNA World Tag Team Champion. Maybe that expertise in tag team wrestling is why Ace Matthews believes, or at least hopes, that Storm's going to be his tag team partner here. But clearly that's not the case. You just heard Stevie Aaron, our ring announcer, saying that Storm is his opponent, not his partner. There's 1,000 people here in Hull City Hall tonight, and the only one who doesn't understand this situation, doesn't understand this is a singles match, is Ace Matthews. This is not going to go the way Matthews thinks it is. Look at this. What's he offering him? Sparkling water. Who drinks sparkling anyway? Oh, you're not a cowboy, Ace. Storm is bemused here.
He's gonna be my partner. Yeah? No. You're my best friend. No, I'm not. We are tag team partners. No, we're not. Best friends. No, we're not. The Cowboys from home. I'm about to take the rap out of you. We're not partners.
Matthews still isn't getting it, is he? Storm's even trying to explain to him we're not partners.
Referee Rich Swift would just like to reiterate that this is a singles bout, not a tag team match.
Has he understood now? Good God. He has lost his mind. Oh, Matthews, though, maybe he hasn't lost his mind because he attacked Storm from behind. He's took the man's spear. Maybe his biggest mistake yet. Matthews, though, insisting the bell rings. Matthews looking to exploit the fact he was able to jump Storm here. Storm sent across the ring into the corner, into those turnbuckle pads. Matthews with a stunning lack of self-awareness. Maybe Storm can knock some sense into him. Storm trying to send him to the ropes. Reversal of the whip from Matthews. Matthews looks for the hip toss. Storm reverses it. And James Storm sending Ace Matthews flying across the ring. This time Storm leaping over Matthews. Taking Matthews down. And the Cowboy lining up Matthews for the last call. Matthews ducking out the way. Matthews at least had the sense to avoid that super kick the last call. He's still rambling on about Storm being his best friend though. Matthews is he's arguing with fans now about this point. Referee is very calmly trying to remind Matthews. I thought we'd been through this. I thought he got over this now. I thought he understood that Storm's his opponent. What do you mean, do your job? Referee is doing his job. Storm's getting impatient here. Oh, I think Matthews thinks that's still the referee tapping him on the shoulder. It certainly is not. Storm with a big right hand. There's no referee who hits like that. Storm, what's he doing? He's got the boot of one of the fans in the front row and sending Matthews face first into that shoe of that young man. Storm, I think it's more friends with the fans here. All of them packed into the Hull City Hawk night. Way more friends with them than he is with Matthews. Storm sent into the ring post. Look how smug he is. Look how smug he is after one move. Can you imagine if somehow Ace Matthews defeated James Storm here? We would literally never hear the end of it. Threw him down onto the wooden floor. Matthews is finding some success here. Well, I said this match wasn't going to go the way Matthews expected. At the moment, it's not going the way any of us expected. Matthews immediately putting the boot into Storm as Storm rolled back into the ring under the bottom rope. Matthews choking Storm. He'll have to break that before the count of 5, which he just about does. Matthews has Storm stunned.
Jimmy, you could have been famous with me. You could have been a big tag team star than that.
You could have been a big tag team star. Does he not know the history of James Storm? Matthews picks him up. Storm is sent into that turnbuckle. Matthews coming at him here. Storm sent across the ring. Matthews big clothesline. Matthews with a smile on his face. He seems to be the only one who is not surprised by this, that he's getting this much offense in. He's been able to take the fight here to the Cowboy. Still doesn't make you a cowboy yourself, Matthews. Storm again being thrown around the ring by Matthews. Oh, what is this now? Yeah, we don't need to see the cowboy hat again. Storm got out of the way. Matthews showboating a little too much there. Matthews, I think, hurt himself in the nether regions. The energy of the fans here in Hull City Hall seems to have brought James Storm back to life. Here comes James Storm. Right hands repeatedly to Matthews. Matthews sends it to the rope. Storm with the forearm. And a big inverted atomic drop. Storm winds one up and strikes Matthews. Here comes James Storm. Matthews lifts him up onto the apron. Kick to the head though from Storm. Storm. Kick to the midsection of DDT from Storm. The Cowboy with the pin. Ace kicks out. Storm just checking there that it was indeed only a 2 count, which it was, but the devastating looking DDT there from James Storm. Matthews is slow to his feet. Things might be about to go from bad to worse for Ace Matthews. Storm's looking maybe for a pile driver here. Instead, Matthews with that Olympic slam. Ace Matthews with the pin on the right shoulder came up for Storm.
That was me.
Matthews insisting that one was a 3 count. The referee has been entirely consistent with the cadence of his counts, so I don't think Matthews has anything to complain about. Now what does he want? He's got that beer. He's got that beer of James Storm. That stupid toy horse. Matthews has a mouthful of beer. Referee not going to let him use that. Storm uses the horse. And there's the last call. Beer flying into the air from the mouth of Ace Matthews. The pin, and James Storm victorious.
Here is your winner, the Cowboy, James Storm.
Just like that, the last call from Storm. And 3 seconds later, it was not such an ace night for Matthews after all. James Storm, here in Hull, right here in City Hall, and the first thing he wants back is his beer. Well, we've seen some of the biggest stars from the wrestling world here in Hull City Hall through the years. We're seeing another one tonight in the Cowboy. Storm's asking if he can borrow the camera. Multi-talented James Storm doing his own camera work here.
Once again, your winner, the Cowboy, James Storm.
Well, Storm celebrating a victory.
And I can confirm that I have just been informed that the Cowboy James Storm will be entering the 20-man Destiny Rumble.
Big announcement there. We haven't seen the last of Storm tonight. He's going to be in the Destiny Rumble.